In a world preoccupied with social structures and hierarchies, Sigma males are the enigmatic outliers. Often shrouded in mystery, these individuals reject the standard conventions of social ranks. Unlike the alpha males who dominate the top of social hierarchies, or beta males who tend to be more subordinate, Sigma males exist outside these rankings altogether, driven instead by self-reliance and independence. Sigma males are sometimes called lone wolves because of their unique approach to life. They're indifferent to the expectations society might place on them. They neither seek dominance nor fall in line. Instead, they focus on following their own path, often valuing freedom and introspection over social approval. This detachment doesn't imply a lack of empathy or charisma, though. In fact, Sigma males often possess strong social skills and a deep understanding of human behavior, allowing them to interact smoothly when necessary. The Sigma's complexity stems from a blend of introversion and self-confidence, and while their quiet demeanor might suggest detachment, it belies an intense inner world. The allure of the Sigma male lies in his paradoxical existence, an independent soul capable of connection, yet bound by no one's expectations but his own. Today we uncovering the 10 dark truths about Sigma males that nobody tells you. Number 1. They can walk away from anything at any moment. Sigma males possess a remarkable ability to detach from situations, relationships, and even success without hesitation if it compromises their sense of self. They don't just chase material gain or traditional markers of success. Instead, they prioritize personal autonomy and inner peace. If a high-paying job or even a deep relationship begins to feel suffocating or starts undermining their core values, they have no qualms about stepping away. This often shocks those around them, who may expect them to be invested based on societal norms or financial reward. Sigma males' independence is more than just a mindset, it's their defining trait. While others might weigh the social consequences of such choices, Sigma males trust their instincts, prioritizing their mental and emotional freedom over stability. To them, security doesn't come from attachments, but from knowing they can rely on themselves, no matter the external conditions. This characteristic makes them resilient, but it can also make them appear distant or unpredictable to others, who might see this detachment as a lack of commitment. Number 2. They thrive in solitude. Sigma males don't just endure solitude, they thrive in it. While many people rely on social interactions to feel validated, Sigmas find energy and clarity in their alone time. They use solitude for deep introspection, which fuels their unique perspectives and creativity. They aren't driven by the fear of missing out or the need for constant social validation. Instead, they find satisfaction in pursuing their own interests away from the crowd. This can make them appear mysterious or elusive, as they're often content to go off the grid without a second thought. For them, solitude isn't loneliness, but a way to focus intensely on their goals without distractions. This level of independence allows them to make decisions that are entirely their own, uncolored by societal pressures or the need for approval. While they may form close connections, they're choosy about who they allow into their world, making their relationships profound but few. Number 3. They are not conformists. Conforming to societal expectations or norms just doesn't sit well with Sigma males. They operate by their own set of rules, prioritizing personal principles over mainstream beliefs. This nonconformity makes them seem rebellious or unpredictable because they refuse to follow trends or get caught up in popular culture. Instead, they pursue authenticity, often favoring paths less traveled. They're thinkers, and they scrutinize everything before adopting it, which means they're likely to question authority or common knowledge. This tendency can cause friction in structured environments, such as corporate jobs, where hierarchy and protocols dominate. While they may respect the system, they won't blindly follow it. Their defiance isn't about rebellion for its own sake, but rather about maintaining integrity and autonomy, even if it leads to isolation or opposition. Number 4. Emotional resilience is their superpower. Sigma males are emotionally resilient, capable of handling life's ups and downs without falling apart. While they experience emotions deeply, they rarely let them cloud their judgment or affect their behavior in a reactive way. This emotional self-control makes them appear calm under pressure and, in some cases, even cold. They're able to compartmentalize feelings, which helps them make rational decisions, especially in challenging situations. However, this strength can sometimes be misunderstood as indifference, which may create distance in relationships. In reality, it's this emotional resilience that enables Sigma males to keep moving forward, unaffected by the turmoil that might unsettle others. Number 5. They don't chase validation. Unlike many people who crave acknowledgement, Sigma males operate independently of external validation. They're not interested in impressing others or competing for status. They measure success by personal standards, not societal benchmarks. This lack of need for approval allows them to stay grounded and unaffected by others' opinions. They're selective about whose advice they heed, often preferring to follow their intuition over conventional wisdom. In social settings, this can make them appear aloof or disinterested, but they're simply secure in who they are. Their confidence is intrinsic, driven by self-awareness and purpose rather than applause. Number 6. Loyalty runs deep, but it's earned. Sigma males don't form connections lightly, but when they do, they're incredibly loyal. They won't invest in just anyone. Trust must be earned. Once they commit, they are unwaveringly supportive, but they expect honesty and respect in return. If this trust is broken, however, they have no problem severing ties. They don't feel obligated to maintain relationships that don't align with their values, which makes their loyalty both a gift and a rare privilege. This can make them appear guarded or skeptical at first, but it's simply a reflection of their high standards for the people they allow into their lives. Number 7. They are strategic risk takers. Sigma males aren't reckless, but they're not afraid to take calculated risks either. They carefully weigh the pros and cons before making big moves, which makes them appear both cautious and daring. Unlike others who might be deterred by potential failure, Sigma males understand that growth often requires stepping into the unknown. They approach risk with a sense of practicality, knowing they can pivot if things go wrong. Their analytical nature allows them to make bold choices without fear, often leading them down unconventional but rewarding paths. Number 8. Social dynamics don't control them. Social dynamics and power structures don't influence Sigma males the way they do others. They don't feel compelled to be at the top of any hierarchy, nor do they feel inferior in social situations. This detachment from social status games allows them to interact on their terms, free from the pressure to conform or compete. They might blend into the background in group settings, observing rather than asserting themselves. This approach allows them to see people and situations for what they truly are, making them excellent judges of character. Number 9. Intellectual curiosity drives them. Sigma males are deeply curious and passionate about learning. They're often voracious readers, thinkers, and researchers, immersing themselves in knowledge that fuels their perspectives. Unlike those who pursue knowledge for professional gain, Sigma males are driven by a genuine love for understanding the world around them. This intellectual curiosity leads them to pursue unique paths, often mastering skills or subjects that others overlook. Their curiosity is insatiable, making them lifelong learners. However, this quest for knowledge can sometimes make them seem distant or distracted, as they are constantly absorbed in their thoughts or personal projects. Number 10. They're comfortable with being misunderstood. Sigma males know they're different, and they're okay with it. They're aware that their independence, detachment, and unconventional choices often make them hard for others to understand. Instead of trying to explain themselves, they embrace the mystery, letting people think what they will. This acceptance of being misunderstood is a powerful trait, allowing them to move through life without feeling burdened by others' opinions. It's this comfort with their individuality that makes them so unique, leaving a lasting impression on those who encounter them, even if they remain a mystery.